Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a long awaited sequel by no one. This is an ASMR stream. Something I am not familiar with, and I don't think I'd ever do again, but hey, I want to do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do today. I hope me whispering doesn't ruin my voice tomorrow, because I have to sing and stuff. Anyway, just in case you don't know, this is day 6 of a long series of consecutive streams. This is like overly sensual. I feel like, I don't know. The hardest part is to not laugh, because I find what I'm doing fairly humorous, so this is gonna be really difficult for me. Yeah, so it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Honestly, I don't know what people do for these streams. I think I was like, I raided like, no, I was a part of like a raid onto like an ASMR channel at one point. I'm like, I don't really know what they're doing, but it sounds like they were playing with, maybe they were like rubbing their fingers. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing, and my panic is increasing each minute that passes by. This will either be the greatest stream of all time, or just a waste of your time. Sorry, that was loud. Whoops. That was loud. I'm sorry. I've been a bad boy. I can't be too loud. Whoops. Okay. I mean, I don't know where to begin. So, I have like so many different things that I don't know will make a good sound or not. I also can pan. I can be in your left ear or your right ear. You might hear the mouse. That's just me tinkering. Because I have to do that manually, because I don't have the microphone that ASMR artists use. And that's what they are. They are artists of the craft, and I admire them deeply for coming up with many ideas. We're probably gonna do some role play as well. I don't know. Later part of the stream. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go to your right ear. Wow. I'm in your right ear now. That's crazy. Wow. Is this different? Does this feel like more personal if I'm in your right ear? What about here? Whoa. Wait, what is the right one? The right is like, hold on. Why is it like the left works but the right doesn't work? I don't understand. Can it not go to the right? I don't think it goes to the right, guys. Why does it not go to the right? I'm already messing up, guys. This is not good. This is not good. Hold on. Just a moment. Just a moment. What is it? Okay. Does this work? I don't know. Is this to the right? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe like my stereo is broken. I don't know. Okay, what if I put my speaker? I'm using my headphones, but my headphones is bad. Okay, I'm plugging my speakers back on here. Okay. Oh. Here we go. ASM. This is very professional. Okay, stop it. What is that bell sound? This is an incredibly professional ASMR stream where everything is hinged and not unhinged. Okay. So, hello. Okay. Dude, if I pan to the right, like, you can't hear me at all, and that kind of sucks. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that. That's kind of cringe. That's honestly kind of cringe. Not gonna lie. Wow. Wow. Is this an enjoyable experience so far? What if like all Ubers like talk in ASMR? Wouldn't that just wouldn't that just be like the greatest experience of all time? I think it would be. You know, if like your Uber driver always whispers and it's like they speak in ASMR and they do, you know, that you drive and then just sleep in the back. Okay, what about this? Does this work? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. I'm like playing with the ASMR things because I don't know why it worked before the left to right, but apparently it refuses to work now. So I don't know what that is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Panning. Okay. Is this the game? Okay. How do I do this? Hello, hello, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Okay, that's loud. I don't know what's happening. I can't get this thing to work, the stereo to work. Last time it worked so well. Last time it worked so good. I don't know what happened. That's okay. What if I put it first? Maybe that'll work. Doesn't seem to work. Guys, this is not going as I planned. This has not gone the way I expected it to. I am panicking right now. But you can't hear it because I conceal really good. Okay, I have a couple of device apparati. I know big words. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna stop messing with the pan because it clearly is not working. And that's okay. We all make mistakes. Sometimes things work, sometimes things doesn't work. Okay. I'm gonna blow bubbles in your ear now. Wait, before I blow bubbles, I'm gonna play with the water. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna play with the water. I'm in a hot tub right now. I'm gonna give. I'm not actually, but that can be like the roleplay thing. I'm in the hot tub. I'm gonna splash some water around. Is this turning you on yet? Just kidding, just kidding. Sorry, that was loud. Whoops. Okay, that's time to blow. I'm gonna blow some bubbles in your ear. You ready? You ready? I don't expect this stream to last long, guys. I think it's gonna last as long as the last time it did. This was about 2 hours. I didn't even know how I made it to 2 hours. I honestly did not know. Okay, now I'm gonna blow bubbles in your ear. Is that relaxing? There you go. There you go. That's some water. There's some water bubbling. Bubbling. I feel absolutely fucking insane. I feel like I'm a crazy person doing this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You can hear my chair creaks. That's even worse. I tread like. Okay. What else can I do? I have some pork rinds. So this is like some crispy stuff. Some crispy pork rinds. I'm opening it right now. This is the. Oh, that's very loud. This is the plastic packaging it comes in. Is that appealing? I don't know. Oh, okay. There's a rubber band on this thing, in which I find it very difficult to open. Okay, I got it. Okay. Here we go. I got the bag open, guys. Okay. Now I'm gonna get ready to experience crunch you've never experienced before. This is the crunch you're never gonna hear again ever. Yeah. Some good pork rinds. Chase that down with some water. Wait, can you hear my gulp? Oh! I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat another one. Got stuck on my teeth. Whoops. I'm sorry, we have a phobia or pet peeve of chewing sounds. Last one. Mmm. Man, this thing really gets stuck on your teeth. That's crazy. Next up. I'm gonna sharpen some pencils. Gonna sharpen some pencils for you guys. Here we go. That's so sharp. Oh! Maybe it's TMI, but I did have a stomachache earlier today. Well, not earlier today, like literally right before stream, and I had diarrhea, so yeah. I don't know why I needed to bring that up. I just thought it was interesting. Anyway, here's the next pencil. It's not sharpening. It's not working. Whoa, it sounds mechanical in a way. Oh, that's a lot of hardness. Oh, oh. I'm getting a lot of resistance. Oh. Okay. That looks good, I think. Okay, back to drinking some water. Gotta drink some water again. Oh, you can hear my mouth burps too. That's not good. Even when I try to hold it in, you guys can hear it. This is awful. I feel like so, like, personal. Okay, I think this stream is gonna be unwatchable by the end of this. I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyway. I have some paper with me. Wait. Is the ambience nice? Wow. Paper. So much paper. I'm gonna scratch this paper. Whoa, that's crazy. I'm now gonna tear this paper because it's angering me. And when I'm angry, I tear papers. Is that relaxing at all? I don't even know. I'm gonna rewatch this and it's gonna be the dumbest thing ever. It already is. No shade to ASMR artists. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think it sounds good. I don't know. Whoops, I hit the mic. Sorry about that. Ooh, paper. Paper. Ooh, paper. Sounds like a wax. Oh, let's do that. I might use this for like a waxing roleplay. Ooh. You get a wax, you get a bikini wax. POV, you're getting a bikini wax. There you go. I'm getting some ideas. Okay. Is that a good note? Is that a good thing? I don't know. I'm feeling studious, and thus I must read some books. Gonna flip through Animal Farm by George Orwell. Here we go. The pages are very nice. The cover is very nice. This is a paper box that food comes in. Ooh, mysterious. angry again, so I'm gonna tear more paper. Now that is crazy. That is crazy. Would it pick up if I write something on paper? Sound of writing? Well, we'll see. Oh, oops. Sorry. Kind of works. Oh, I tore up a hole. Whoops. Oops. Damn it, I really wish the panning works. Cause I wanna like spray in each of your ear. Like, whoa, like, I have a spray here. I'm gonna spray you. This is the horny spray. And you've been bad, so I gotta spray you. Horny spray, horny spray, horny spray. Okay. I don't want to start doing role plays until like about like an hour in, or like at least like 45 minutes. Man, the pork rinds really get in your teeth. I'm regretting it now. Okay. Oh, that's really loud. Now I'm gonna solve a Rubik's Cube because I wanna feel enlightened and feel superior to other people who can't solve a Rubik's Cube. Here we go, I'm gonna shovel. You're gonna have to trust me that I solved it. Okay, I shuffled the Rubik's Cube. Now I'm gonna begin solving it. I'm gonna solve it so satisfyingly. It'll be satisfactory to all that witness. Okay, we go. I'm getting the top side done. I'm getting the top side done right now. And then... Oh shit, I did that wrong. Oh, that's okay. I make mistakes in the Rubik's Cube game. Rubik's won't mind. It's about how you get there, not how many mistakes you will not make. I don't think that made sense, but you know, we're just gonna run along with it. Here we go, here we go. Nice. Rubik's Cube ASMR. Never done before. I'm sure there's thousands of videos that do this exact thing, but it's fine. Okay, here we go. Ah, shoot, this is gonna be a difficult thing to solve. Okay, so is this? Oh shit, how do I do this again? Fuck, I forgot. Oh, I got it. Okay, never mind. It's like this. I did it. I did it. I'm doing so good. You won't believe how good I'm doing. There you go. There you go. Okay, okay. Up, up. There you go. Nice. I finished the second layer. Yippee! I've done the second layer. Now, it's time for the last layer. How do I do this again? Wait, hold on. Ah? I forgot how to do this part. Oh shoot. Oh, I did it! I did it! I did it! Hell yeah! Now I'm looking for to solve the last part. I'm gonna solve this last part if it is the last thing I do. Got it. Boom. Booyah. I did it! I solved the Rubik's Cube. As a congratulatory thing, I shall blow in your ear. Out of joy. I'm just gonna play with the water again, because that's fun. And I think it sounds good. I feel like doing an art stream is like a better idea than this. I'm not dipping the paper I tore into water. I'm making the next best thing to wood soup, which is paper soup. Ain't that nice? That sounds like a queef. Dude, I'm about to have a fucking midlife crisis in the middle of the stream. Oh, that's that squirted everywhere. Shit. Fuck. The water squirted everywhere. Dude, I do not recommend having your electronic devices near water, guys. Unless it's like waterproofed and everything. But I'm a professional. Definitely my microphone won't break. Grammar. Okay. Ew, there's a color. There's a coloring. I'll just do work. I can also like type, right? So I'm just gonna make an announcement on Discord and on my socials. Oh shit. There you go. Wait, hold on. By the way, tomorrow is gonna be my birthday stream. Yes, here we go. Okay. Oh man, I kind of want to like make another birthday art. Well, whatever. Okay. I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna commit to the bit. Even if no one's watching, I'm gonna commit. And that, I'm gonna commit hard. Okay, we're at the 45-minute mark, which means it is time for some role play. First role play is a POV, okay? Yeah, hold on. Not ramen. That is so long. Comic Sans. Okay, this is a POV. POV, your mom is reading you a bedtime story, but she just got divorced. Okay? Here we go. Hello. I'm going to tuck you in now. Okay, it's bedtime, alright? I'm gonna tuck you into bed now. Are you comfortable? I hope you are comfortable. Oh, what's that? Oh, you want a bedtime story? Oh, Mommy's got some documents to look over, some papers, some different kinds of books rather than fairy tales, cause you know fairy tales are less important than the papers that Mommy is dealing with right now. Oh, what's that? You won't sleep if I don't tell a story? Alright, fine, I'll tell you a story. Alright. Sit tight, okay? This is a story about Mrs. Waffle and Mr. Waffle. You see, Mrs. Waffle and Mr. Waffle lived in a 2-bedroom house and a 2-story, 2-bedroom house that is very lovely. It's a very lovely in Waffle Town, right? And one day, she's just trying, Miss Waffle is trying her best every day to make breakfast, of course, to do things for Mr. Waffle. But Mr. Waffle always wants more and always tells her, "You're not good enough," or this is why I'm never around anymore, because you're not doing your duties. And I'm like, I want to have a life. God damn it, I want to have a life beyond you. Can't I just have fun with the girls every once in a while? What do you want? I cook you breakfast. I clean the goddamn house. I do your fucking oh, sorry, I can't say that. Don't say fucking. It's not good. It's not a good word. It's not a good word to say unless to your mortal enemies, alright, Timmy? Anyway, Mrs. Waffle was very frustrated, but she keeps it in because she wants a future with him, because he makes a lot of waffle bucks, and waffle bucks is the currency that Waffle Town uses. Okay? And then one day, Mr. Waffle comes to Mrs. Waffle and says he's gonna go on a work trip. I'm gonna go on a work trip to Waffle City. Oh, you're confused? No, it's okay. I think you'll get it when you're older. You'll understand when you're older. So Mr. Waffle, goes to Waffle City and leaves Waffle Town, okay? Which is the established setting that I just said. And he went on a work trip, and some of his co-workers called and saw that Mr. Waffle has been sleeping with with his secretary, which is Miss Pancake. Miss Pancake is younger, more smooth, more well-rounded, sucks up to him, and that made Mrs. Waffle really angry. And so, when he returned from his trip, she confronted him about it, saying, Why am I not good enough? Huh? Why am I... Yeah, I know you've been sleeping with Miss Pancake, that fucking whore, that son of a bitch whore. And Mr. Waffle was like, You're not the one I wanted. I never wanted you. You're never gonna be like Pancake. And then Miss Waffle got a Glock 18 and shot him right in the fucking face. And then she ran. She ran as hard and fast as she could from that 2-story, 2-bedroom house. And eventually, things just happen. Things just happen. What's the ending? Well, that's up to interpretation, isn't it? That was so stupid. Anyway, time for the next POV. Okay, time for the next POV. This next POV, I'm going to be your femboy dentist. Okay? I'm gonna be your femboy dentist. It's my first day. Your femboy dentist does work on your teeth on first day. What is this? This is art. I'm making art. You missed my entire divorced mother roleplay, but that's okay. Hello. Okay. Okay. So you're getting a you just imagine. Okay, you're back from vomiting and dying. Oh no. Well, welcome back. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Okay, here's me. I'm gonna blow bubbles in your ear, just to show that you did good work. To congratulate you for getting through that. That's nice. Okay, yeah. I can also play with the ripples of the water. Like I'm in a hot tub. Just imagine I'm in a hot tub, and I'm playing with the water. I am fish. Fish. Anyway, Here's the next role play. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be a dentist, and um, we're gonna have some fun together. Some fun. I don't think dentist is fun. Anyway, okay, so you're in the waiting room, and you're waiting. You're waiting for your appointment. Wrong type of dentist. Hold on, I'm gonna get some music. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I should have turned off the BGM. I forgot to do that. Whoops. That's so funny. I've been doing the entire stream with the BGM on. That sucks. That's okay. You're in the waiting room right now. Just imagine yourself in the waiting room. Don't laugh too loud. I'm trying so hard not to laugh too loud. Okay, I'm trying. Mr. So-and-so, it is now your turn. Your appointment is ready. Please come in. We have a new doctor here today. Oh, we have a new doctor in today, and so yeah, we're gonna. What's the problem that you've been having? Oh, you have a toothache? Okay, gotcha. Please come right in and take a lovely seat inside. Okay. Alright, here we go. Hello, Mr. So-and-so. Welcome. Let me have a look. I would like to look at your teeth for a bit. Now, okay, can you say they weren't lying when they said yes. Anyway. Now can you say ah? Open your mouth for me. There you go. Let's have a look. Ooh, whoa, your breath smells like your breath smells horrible. That's probably because of the teeth and not because you have a bad diet. Have you been brushing your teeth? No, you're a bad boy. You haven't been brushing your teeth twice a day, have you? How do you floss? Do you floss, huh? Do you floss? You don't do you? That's bad. That's bad for you. You know, you need to floss. You need to floss your teeth. I can see there's like a huge chunk right here. All right. Okay. So I floss every day on Fortnite. Okay, you're banned. You're banned from the clinic forever. The end. Just kidding. Anyway, now we're gonna give the teeth a little wash here. Okay, we're gonna put some laughing gas in you so that you can just put your mouth open here. Okay, no, that's not the spray. That's the drill. I'm just testing the drill out, you know. I'm just a moment. Here we go. I'm gonna give this a nice scoop. There you go, right in your mouth. There you go. Okay. Another rinse. Here we go. This side. Here we go. There you go. There you go. Nice. Nice. All right. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go in with the drill now. Okay. There you go. Keep your mouth open. Keep your mouth open. Whoa. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, all right, that one's done. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. So how's the wife? Look. I'm doing as best as I can. Okay. Okay. There you go. Some more sawing here and there. There you go. Oh, we're getting it out. We're getting it out. Whoa. Whoa. We're getting the cavity. We're getting the rotted teeth out. Whoa. Whoa. Oh shit! I think I made a oopsie. You don't mind look like a vampire, do you? I heard it's pretty in right now. That's probably fine. It's probably fine. Okay. The sound is like it's so bad. It's like so bad. It's like okay. How would you rate that ASMR roleplay? I think I did pretty good. I think I did so good on that. I think I encapsulate what it's like going to a dentist, and like the fear of like dentistry and getting your dentist, working on you and stuff. So I think I did a pretty good job. When this construction's upstairs, someone's also cleaning the windows. Oh, I mean that's just how it is, man. I mean technically like I think dentists are like the window cleaners of teeth. But they do more than they also fix your windows and they break your windows and they install new windows. Yeah. What? What? I think that makes perfect sense. I think that makes perfect sense. Okay. Why am I blushing? Why am I blushing? Okay, there you go. What the hell? Okay. Turn on my blush. What? From embarrassment? No. Never from embarrassment. The fact that I'm doing this right now, Lepo, it is because I have no dignity. I have zero dignity right now. No one's really listening, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna, yeah, keep up the, I'm gonna commit. Okay, I'm gonna commit to the ASM artist's spirit in me. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay. But first, I gotta drink some water. I'm gonna drink some water. Yes, you're listening. You're awesome. You're not nobody. You're awesome. You're my dentist patient, and you know, I fix your teeth, and I add a little zhuzh in your teeth. Do you install grills? What if do dentists like install grills? Wouldn't that be cool if like you can just go to a dentist and like, hey, I got these grills. I want you to drill them like onto my teeth and like like have like literally like infinite grills. Maybe like a shady dentist. That's true. That's true. Which I don't think I am. I think, look, I am a dentist with a licensed dentist, and I'm really good at my job. I'm really good at my job. All the equipment I got from Temu. Um, they're really cheap. You drew through for what you talking about? No, 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 no. No, that's in trend these days. 2.1 rating on Yahoo. I advertise. Yeah, that's the only place I advertise at. Yahoo, a site that everyone uses. I'm sure. A lot of people use Yahoo, so that's where I get most of my customers, and they be like, "Wow, you did such a good job." And I had to go to their funeral like about like 3 days later. Whoops. 0.0 on DuckDuckGo. Does DuckDuckGo even have a rating system? DuckDuckGo forms? That's crazy. Anyway, here's the next role play. This is the role play where I am a gremlin in your bathroom, and you don't want me there. And you flush me down the toilet. Here we go. I'm gonna prepare some sound effects. I'm gonna type it. Okay, here we go. I'm a bathroom goblin in your and you flush me down the toilet. Where do you get these ideas from? Mushrooms. Okay, here we go. Okay, so wait, I gotta make sure that I'm okay. I'm gonna put that up there because I think that you can see that better. Okay, here we go. Okay. Whoa, hey, it's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like. I'm not stealing your soap. I'm not stealing your soap. I didn't expect you to come in so soon. I was not stealing your soap. I was not eating it. Give me back. No. It's. I want this. Look. How about we be cool and be cool. Hey, why are you picking me up? No. Why are you picking me up? Don't do that. No, don't do it. No. that was very immersive. I think that was very immersive. I think that's my best work yet. I gotta somehow download this VOD, bro. Bro, the early part of the stream, there's a BGM, but I'm not sure if it's gonna turn over well. I forgot to turn off my BGM, which sucks. I hope the sounds still go through. That'd be cool. Shit. Anyway, the sounds do go through. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right, here we go. So next role play. Okay, I can't really top that one, but I can try too. So now, okay, your femboy boss is disappointed in you for not handing in deadlines. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so you're like, so the setting is like, whoa, you've been struggling and you've been procrastinating and you couldn't get it done on time and stuff, and it's just it's what happens, and okay, that's very loud. Okay, you're at an office, you're typing away, okay? Oh shit, there's no reverb in the off, unless, this is not the back rooms. There's not, oh shit, okay, hold on. Okay, let me bring the immersion up. Okay, here we go again. Oh shit. Hey, hey, Mr. So-and-so. Hi, I'm checking on you to see if you got the work that I assigned to you about 2 weeks ago. We really need it, okay? We really need it right now, okay? Because we're gonna look. Your job is very important. It's very crucial here. I don't know if you're realizing the extent of your contribution to this team. You have a big contribution, and which it should have been, but you're not doing it, okay? You're not doing it, okay? I don't think you're, excelling at this, okay? I want my Excel document. You need to excel at this job in order to, make it, and I don't see that future prospect. I'm supposed to, you're supposed to be working hard, but all I see is Microsoft, You need to check on your Outlook on this position, okay? You need to check, because I wish I have one note about what you're doing here, but I just there's just too much. I can't just give you one note. I just gotta give you so many notes, I know that, you need, look, you're pointing fingers at me all the time, and I don't like that, okay? I know you're like trying to go against, the power structure. You're giving your PowerPoint, right? And You're giving you're PowerPointing at me, okay? Point your fingers power, but I assure you, I am fair. I am fair. Okay? I am fair in my judgment, but you haven't been doing your work. You need to hand in your work. You need to hand in your work, okay? And you gotta need to promise me, give me your word, your Microsoft word, that you're gonna hand in your work on time, okay? Give me your word. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to, terminate your contract, and I'm gonna fire you. And please stop touching Sarah's ass. You should not touch Sarah's ass. Don't do that. The HR has been giving complaints about it. Anyways, have a good one, okay? Don't be a Microsoft, okay? Don't be a Microsoft. Be mega hard. That's my advice to you. Work mega hard. That's what I meant. Okay, whatever. Okay, that's the end. um... I don't know what the fuck I was doing, to be honest with you. Okay. Okay, next POV. Okay. I hope that was great. I hope that was good work. I think that was good. I think I did good on that one. Okay. Next up is you're in a medieval time in a torture dungeon. There you go. Here we go. And this is in England, in the medieval England. So I'm gonna do a British voice that is very, very okay. Here we go. Very, very in line with the character. Okay, gotta get my reverb back on for this. Hold on. It's not gonna be what you expect, Lepo. It's not gonna be what you expect. So, you're guilty of trying to steal the crown from the King of England. I see. You're quite a bastard, aren't ya? You're quite a fucking bastard, aren't ya? Let's see you continue to be a bastard when I cut your finger off, huh? But we'll get to that in a bit. Scottish, yes. I am from Scotland. The Kingdom of Scotland. It sounds like I'm choking every consonant. Looky here, buddy. Tell me who your cooperators are. It's turning into a pirate accent. Tell me who your cooperators are. Who are the accomplices? Joe. Joe of Hiddlesbury. I recall. We caught him once, but he managed to escape the jail. Nah. No, I'm pretty sure that's him. That's him. It's Joe Mama. Alright. I'm gonna punch you now. Oh, 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 okay. That's that. That's the medieval dungeon roleplay, where you're being tortured in medieval times by a Scottish question mark interrogator. I'm pissing myself. That's not sanitary. You shouldn't do that. This shit was so. I'm glad you find it enjoyable. Wow. Okay, here's the next one. Okay. Okay, here's the next one. Okay, this is a crazy idea. Okay, so, okay. You're the only audience member in an ASMR stand-up routine. Yeah, I know, I'm just doing out of convenience, out of ease, okay? Okay, you're the only audience in the, okay, let me load some sound effect. Okay. This feels oddly familiar. Yeah. This is how it is. Oh, it's the same sound effect. Where's like the woo? Like the singular woo sound. That's false advertising. Wow, this guy. Oh, okay. I want to know like people who like do these like sound recordings, like sound effects, like for a living. Like does it make good money? Like it's like it sounds like he's like really into it, and then he just gave up. Like they better get paid well, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay. You know what? This POV's too real. This POV's too real. You gotta change it. What's another POV you can do? Oh! Okay. Your femboy roommate is ripping a bong. and thinks he's the chosen one of God. And tries to get you into his cult. All is specific. Hey, it's okay. Here we go. Okay. Wait, do you have reverb on? I'm like juggling effects. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay. Whoa, that was fucking crazy. Oh my god. I think I see things. Jeff, I think I see things. I see the stars. I see a hand reaching towards me. Whoa. I think I am the truth of the world. I think I'm the center of the universe. I think I see the truth. What do you mean you don't think so? Look, if there's anyone that can do that and that can become that, it's me, dude. That's me. It's me. Then look, I'm gonna perform a miracle right here. I'm creating the vapor of God. You should join me and rip a fat one. The crash is gonna come like a speeding train. Nah. This is nirvana, dude. I'm never gonna stop being high. Because being high gets you connected to the higher ones. The extraplanar deities that have chosen me to be their martyr. They're chosen. Okay, that's the end. He fell asleep. That's the end of that roleplay. Damn. That's pretty good, huh? I'd say that's a pretty good roleplay. There's a nice set of good roleplays right there. Anyway, I think I'm done for today's stream. I don't have any more ideas. I literally have zero ideas. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more sounds and I'm gonna end stream. Okay. Here's a nice box sound. Nice box sound. Oh shit! And here's me spraying you, because you're horny and you need the horny spray to stave off the horny. You keep the ASMR and ramble about whatever. Okay, I can do that. What do you want to hear about? Okay, so there was this one time I joined, oh sorry, that was loud. Okay, so there's this one time I joined a D&D group. I was very young, I was 14. I lied that I was 15, but I felt ashamed of my age for wanting to try D&D when I was 14. There was this website called Roll20, okay? I was like submitting an application for it. And like I joined this game, and it was like pretty okay at first. The DM was new, but I kind of like felt like I was being sidelined a lot. Um, I was being sidelined a lot for most of the sessions. I remember, like, I felt like I was being ignored. Maybe I was acting also pretty immature, but like, but the fact is like I they didn't give me like much like 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 spotlight or like agency in what's going on except for like the combat parts. And so what happened is like there was this one time that I was playing like an orc like barbarian, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go out and fish. Um and I'm gonna go out and fish, and I'm gonna come back and it'll be cool. Because he's like a cool barbarian. He's like a calm, he likes tea, he's calm, but when he's like mad, he's like wow. Like you never expect it, right? And so he went on fishing, and like she lets the other players role play for like a whole session. Um, and I didn't come back after like 3 hours and a half. She didn't make my character come back until 3 hours and a half, which means I essentially did nothing that session. Huge orc wearing skulls and bones just fishes for 3 hours and a half. Like literally, like couldn't you like ask? You could just ask like, hey, are you done fishing? Like what else do you want to do? You want to come back? I was like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was like I was giving them time because they were role play. I didn't I was a insecure 14-year-old. I was afraid to like be like, hey, can I come back in now? Did you catch anything good? No, it did. The DM didn't even say anything specific. The DM just like, oh yeah, you're back from fishing now, and that's it. And then she said sorry. That's true. She did say sorry, but like, dude, it's your job to check on the players on the table. It's your job to check on the players on the table. Imagine you were just fighting against Leviathan, dude. That would be so sick. But that's not what happened. That's not what happened. She left me in the dusk for like 3 hours and a half, and like literally I only like role played for like 30 minutes at the tail end of the session, dude. And then there's this other time. This is the same group. There's this other time where there's a romance happening within the party, and it was pretty weird. I'm just gonna say that right now, okay? So we had like a pirate rogue, and you're gonna understand why in a bit. I'm getting to that. So there's a pirate rogue. She's like this gingerhead like human type, and then there's this wood elf, that is and like, okay, so the wood elf is like, well, I mean, like, the conversion rate, it's still it like the conversion rate of elf age is like weird, okay, because you still look like, but it's like, okay, but that's not the main contention here. The contention is that the female character that I was playing with, she was playing a 17-year-old, and the elf was a wood elf that is 250 something years old. and 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 I don't know why the fuck the DM kept it going, but but I didn't, maybe I missed a session or two, but like the the girl got pregnant. The character got pregnant. So they did do it. And she continued Yep, yep. And she continued exploring and becoming adventuring whilst pregnant, putting herself in mortal danger while pregnant, and of course, having relations with a 250-year-old elf, and and I'm like, okay, maybe this is not for me. Maybe let's just not, do this. Maybe maybe this game isn't for me, and so I left. And I feel like the DM needs to say no on some things. I was considering getting to Roll20. No, no, no. It's not all like that. It's not all like that. That was one experience that was like, what, uh like 8, oh no, like more, like 10 years ago, I think. I was really young. Like 8 years ago, I think. So the group I have now is very nice, and I found them on Roll20. Roll20 now is like, it's like a place where people who are like just want to chill and vibe. Like back then, but sometimes you run into like weird groups, but you really have to like vibe check. Like 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 right now, like our in a session I'm in my personal game, we have like we invited 2 new people, and one of them made like a, they're very cool people, very chill people, and that's cool. That's fine. But like, there was this one time. Okay, I'm look. I'm not like, this is not like a to discourage you from Roll20. This happens everywhere. Okay, you will always find weird people looking for games. You will run into weird groups online. You can't, it's just a fact of life. You will eventually run into a weird group, and then you're gonna have to leave. You're gonna have to leave. It's just from the vibes. It just happens, no matter if it's like Roll20, Reddit, Discord, it's the same. It's the same. And so, okay. So this is another group. It's a kind of for every, yep, exactly. You will run into weird people. And so, okay, here we go. So this next story is another D&D story. Okay? So I joined a server, and I was already getting red flags from how the DM was speaking. He in treating me. I was the only. Well, the thing is, back then, what I usually what I used to do is that before I, and you could call me catfish or whatever, but I think it's like, I would often present myself as a female first, because I don't want to like explain, like, oh, by the way, I sound like this, and I'm a he him, or that stuff. I'm like, and I don't want to deal with, in case people have prejudice against that, right? And so I would often like say, oh, I'm a girl. I'm a female. And what happened was, as I played through, I played only like 1 or 2 sessions. The DM, to give you an image, like, sounds like this, okay? Hey guys, how is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Your character sounds great. You get the image? That's not to say all people with a lisp is bad, but he, first of all, he sounds like that. Second of all, he treats me like very different from other players. I was the only quote female player in that group, okay? And so everyone else was like chill, was like hanging out, I guess. But some people are weirder than others. The thing is, I would like offer, since it's like kind of like a evil campaign, there's like a political intrigue, I was offering suggestions, and the DM keeps putting me down every single turn. For some reason, I think it's that I think it's just misogyny, like just like, because I'm a girl, like quote. And so I was giving suggestion like, hey, we should allocate our resources here. We should allocate our resources here. We should put our armies over here. And then he was like, no, you can't do that because that's not how it works and stuff like that. So yeah, so yeah, and I kind of like dipped out with like some sort of excuse. Um, like back then when you're young, right? You're afraid to like be like, hey, this group. I don't like it. I don't really like the vibe, so I'm just gonna go. Like you kind of like when you're a teenager, you're kind of hesitant on being like, you know, blunt about things. Okay, just know that, you know, when you think it's justified, sometimes I think it is justified. Because I was like, leaving that server, I was like so anxious for no reason, even though I was completely justified and like doing it. It was like, look, I just don't like the vibe. I'm just gonna go. Instead, I was like, oh, the schedules don't line up and stuff. Yeah. I mean, if it's only through a screen, I would say fuck up bluntly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's something that I have to learn to do, right? Because, you know, and it is like a personal drama thing that I think I told Lepo, where I'm not gonna go into that much detail because that one's like a long ass story, and like a close one in my like, it's like a somewhat recent. It's like, I mean, it's like a year ago, but like it's like somewhat recent. And I still know, yeah, it's like, just because I say no, and people need to understand this more. I think just because I say no does not mean like, you know, like I hate you, okay? Just because I say no doesn't mean I hate you. Sometimes I just want to watch Netflix at home. Sometimes I just want to play video games. I just want to fucking grind on Elden Ring, okay? Sometimes I have work to do. I have assignments to do. And you shouldn't go to a book fair like literally a week before the finals, maybe, right? So, and also, just because I said no because of what you deem to be a quote unworthy reason, which, by the way, you shouldn't. Okay, you shouldn't. Look, if you don't think that is unfair, fine. But don't change the truth. Okay, don't change the fucking truth. Okay. Like, I had a friend like literally like say something else, and that led to like a whole ton of drama that I'm referring to, like, because I said I didn't want to go, but hey, can you take, like, she asked me like, can I take some pictures for you of cosplayers, and like, okay, yes, send me pictures. And then she lied and said to her friend group that I didn't have money. I didn't have money, so I couldn't come. Well, but that's not what happened. I just said I didn't want to go. I said I didn't want to go, and that led to a bunch of bullshit where with the other friend like calling me out for like, hey, but you said this, but it's like, and it went, oh no, I didn't say this, I didn't say that at all. Why would she lie about me? And then it's a whole thing. It's like a whole thing, man. Don't lie about your friends. Don't lie about your friends. Don't lie. Period. Don't lie. Do not lie. Okay? Don't lie about your friends. Not even white lies. I mean, sometimes that's fine, I think. Sometimes it's fine. Just to make it easier. But like sometimes white lies can be like harmful when it's like, wait, I thought you liked this. And then they go, wait, I thought you liked this, and then it slips out like, well, oh, that shirt is nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like it's like affirmation. It's like, I'd rather someone tell me like, I don't think that shirt looks good on you, than, yeah, that looks great, and I look like an idiot. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know. I think if you're like if you're lie to your friend, you're kind of creating like a persona that's not genuine, that your friend believes in. You know. And I don't think that's the best. I don't think that's the best for a relationship. I would say that looks great. Just a mess. Yeah, I mean, if it's messing, that's fine. It's like an inside joke, right? It's like an in between joke between friends, right? That is how it is. But like, if it's like, like casual friends, and you do that, like, and you find like you lie to them, like, it's just not good. I don't think you should lie to your friends about things, like, especially important things. Because like any relationship, you gotta need trust, okay? You gotta need trust. You gotta need good communication. And lying is, an affront for communication, like transparent communication, okay? The thing is, and this is a principle that I adhere to in life, okay, in general. This is like, it's become like a life advice ASMR kind of thing. I don't know. This is what it is, okay? I'm gonna, and this is a philosophy in life that, just happens. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Gigi. This is a philosophy in life that I think I've taken in, I've taken on. Oh, hydrate redeem. Thank you, thank you. Let me drink some hydrate, some hydration. Oh shit. Oh, whoa. There you go. And hydrate the gulps. Yeah, but here's my philosophy in life. Okay, here's my philosophy in life. Well, one of the ways, if you do bad things continuously, you're gonna start seeing it as the right thing you do. So it's better not to do the wrong thing. Okay? Don't do bad things, because if you do keep doing bad things, you're gonna think that it's not bad and you normalize it. That's how pathological liars happen. Okay? When they're when a pathical, I'm not a psychotherapist or whatever, okay? But I imagine like a pathological liar, like they create this like image about themselves, and like literally, literally, like, like they create all this image around themselves that is like manufactured and fabricated. And so they feel that everything about them is fake. So why not just continue just doing what they do? And that's why they lie all the time, even in that small things, because it's just a normal thing they do. You understand more human psyche more than most people I know, Memphis. Really, really? I'm not sure about that. It's just what it's I learned from like how I want. It's like viewing yourself introspectively, or like, how do I want to navigate life? How do I want to, like, what do I want to become? What kind of person do I want to be? And so, and how I would like, to, be perceived in a way, and how I would like to, form connections with people, and what's my dynamic in that. And so, like, you take care of that. You gotta make sure that, that you have principles, that you communicate effectively, and you gotta be, you gotta be very self-aware, yeah, and hypercritical of yourself at certain points. Not too much, because that's how you get self-esteem issues. But you gotta be hypercritical at some points, when, especially when, people are telling you that, oh, wait a minute, wait, you're doing something a little bit off, you're doing something a little off, and you get, and you feel, or if you yourself feel like you're doing something wrong, so you ask for, You ask within yourself and you ask other people for perspective. And that's how you continue to navigate. You start to learn from other people, you know, and then learn within yourself. Can't wait to allow all this with my own experiences. Therapy. I'm never taking therapy. I should though. Especially if I ever get more famous. I think you gotta take therapy if you're like famous, because fame is scary. Fame is scary, dude. Fame is very scary. Always pick the good guy route in BG3. I've been craving. Whoa, that's the philosophy burp. Anyway, I've been I've been craving BG3 lately. I don't know why. I've been craving to play BG3 again. Get hummus in there. Bring back hummus the first. Hummus X Astarion. I like that this turned into like general life advice now. LMAO. Lamau. Lamau. Fame is like a demon that promised you with powers, and once you get those powers, you get cursed by that same demon. There's a quote by Marilyn Monroe that's like, was it? They charge you. Wait, what's the exact quote? I'm gonna look it up. Marilyn Monroe quote. Oh, here it is. Hollywood's a place where they'll pay you $1,000 for a kiss and 50 cents for your soul. I think that could be applied to fame. You know? I think that can be applied to fame. Yeah. Yeah. Marilyn Monroe is like one of those people who are like, she's one of those actors who like always play dumb blondes in like movies and old movies. I'm not sure if you're like, I think you're familiar with Marilyn Monroe. She's like a American sex symbol. And she plays like usually dumb blondes in movies and musicals and stuff, right? But she is actually incredibly well read and very intelligent, very self-aware of like what her shtick is and what her place in the industry is. But she's very smart, even though she plays dumb blondes, the dumb blonde archetype. Yeah. She's in the bag so much you lose sight of everything else around. Yeah, you gotta keep in perspective, you know, you gotta make sure things like that, you know, are chill. Anyway. Yeah, it's just chill. Anyway. Enough philosophy for a little bit. Let's take a philosophy break. I feel like you admire her the most. You always talk about her when you get the chance. I have many role models that I aspire to be, and I have people who I quote a lot, you know? Yeah. So, the girl from I Guess Never Miss from Early couldn't make it, made a Discord, befriended the wrong people, escaped and deleted all her accounts. Yeah. Gotta make, and I'm trying to like be like careful with how I run my Discord server as well. It's like you gotta manage it very properly. Approach popularity online with boundaries. Yeah. You have to. You gotta have to. Right? You gotta have to. You gotta make sure that it's like you make sure that you have the right connection, and you make sure, especially because when you go into things, you want to be like somewhat have like an audience or community, right? You gotta make sure that the brand, your brand is like what you want it to be, and that isn't disrupted by anything else, and you're not making the wrong connections and hanging out with the wrong people, which is harder than you think. The internet is a big place. Time to blow some bubbles. Liquid. There you go. This is a philosophy break bubbling. But yeah, you gotta be careful. You know, you gotta be careful what you do online, who you connect with. Internet is so big. This is like my sixth email with accounts that don't have a tarnished reputation. After Taco Bell. After Taco Bell says. POV, you have constipation and you can't get it out. That was less. That was not the sound I intended. Never mind. I want like a doop, boop. That was stupid. Oh shit! Whoop. I really need to turn on streamer mode. I keep forgetting. This is stupid. This is stupid. They don't do it automatically anymore. That sucks. I forget, dude. I forget. Eminem versus IBS, dude. That would be the rap battle of the century. Yo, I got an 8 Mile. And then the opposition goes. Wow. I love that. I love that. Incredible. Oh yeah, I think you showed me that video. I think you did show me that video. Yes. Anyway, that was some dirty fart jokes. I'm gonna spray it clean now. You are cleansed. Spray cleanse. There you go. Not the lemon pledge. I don't know what to do now. I feel like I've talked about life and philosophy. But that's boring. I don't think that's entertaining. Lately I've been getting into Ganja. Oh, that's cool. I heard it's a good game. Pretty fun. Hell yeah. How would you rate Cat as therapist? I think Cat. I mean, it depends on the cat, right? Oh my god, there's one time. Okay, I watched like Okay, so there was one time I had like cable, and there would be like these foreign channels I would watch. I had this cable and like one show. I don't remember what channel it was. Maybe it was like MTV or something. But there was this one channel, and there was this like show called like the Disaster Pets or something like that. Like world's worst pets. And essentially like it would be like the worst like dogs and cats, and there was this one cat that would like literally like raked across this guy's face, and there would be like and would like that, like you go look into their house and all the furniture is like it's like the worst thing you ever see. Like they were fucking the cushions of the sofas were like torn and shit, and like everything was like fucking destroyed, dude. It's like so like you couldn't imagine like a cat did that. It looked like someone broke into their house, like a different like a supernatural creature broke into their house and like wrecked everything. But it was their cat, and it was like crazy. And so like the whole show is about like oh like these experts like training the cat to be like better, and then like they did it, they become peaceful and stuff, and like that's crazy. And then they show them how to treat the cat and stuff like that, and it's like cool. Yeah, and it's cool and stuff like that, and I find that it's the point I'm trying to make is some pets are scary. So it's not sometimes it doesn't really function as a good therapist because they can kill you. Orange cats would be the worst enemies. Black cats are hit or miss. Calico cats are brutally honest. Munchkins empathetic. Striped cats are like your average therapist. Cats can be trained. Yeah, they can be trained. Yeah, they can be. You can teach them to sit. I didn't know that at first, but yeah, you can teach them to sit, which is crazy. And also, if there's a one breed that I want to have, I think the best. It's not like therapist, but it's like, just like a friend, just like the best friend. If the cat that is closest to dogs is the Mancoon. The Mancoon is like they're like the gentle giant. They want hugs. They want the cuddle. They're big. They're big and they like to go on walks. Maine Coons. Maine Coons. They purr really loud and they like to say hi. Couch cats. They are couch cat. They're very cute. They're very cute. Yeah, they're adorable. I want one. I want one so bad. But they're so expensive over here. And you have to the maintenance is really high because you have to get good food for the Maine Coon. You can't just get this stuff. You gotta get the good food for the Maine Coon. So and you get lots of food because it's big. You got nutritious. They need a lot of nutrition, so you gotta get tons of good quality food, and a lot of them are very expensive, especially in larger amounts. I want a ragdoll so badly. They just chill and carry them like a ragdoll. I saw like clips on that. It's very cool. That's very cool. Maine Coon farm. Oh, I know how they're called. So they're all they mainly Maine Coon. Yeah, we have that here too. Like the different like places where they grow like cats to sell, or they have like kittens. To like give. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I want to try some. Wait, if I put my mic against my chest, this is off topic. If I put my mic against my chest, would you guys be able to hear my heartbeat? Wait, hold on. Can you hear it? Feels like deja vu. I think I tried this before. No? Okay. Damn, yeah, my mic's not strong enough to hear the heartbeat. If I like exercise, but I don't count, and I have my mic close to my mouth, would that sound sus? That would sound so sus. Yeah, okay. Savannah cats look awesome. These breed between Serval and domestic cats. They're like times two cat size. Whoa, exercise redeem. Whoa, gotta do ASMR exercise. Whoa, whoa, that's crazy. Okay, I like Sphinx. Another cat really like is Sphinx cats. I think Sphinx cats are cool. Okay, here we go. No counting, right? It's gonna be 10 push-ups. I'm gonna do push-ups. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, it's on the ground. The mic is on the ground. Okay, I'm gonna tilt it a little bit. Oh god, that sounds so bad. Oh my god. That sounds so That's two. Oh no, no. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get me out of here. I'm not doing that. That is so sus, dude. That is so sus. That is so sus. I'm not doing that. I'm not continuing. I'm not continuing doing that. No, that is so sus, dude. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. As if no, I'm not. I refuse that title. That's not me. That's not me. That's not me. Okay, that's not me. I'm safe for work. No, not really, but as safe as I can be. Anyways, time to click. Oh no! Wait, I gotta listen. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, I don't know how it sounds. Wait, clip it for me. No, you can clip it. No, you can clip it. You can clip it. Wait, I'm curious to know what that sounded like through the ASMR mic. Bro, give me 2 minutes. Okay. Anyway, never doing that again. Never doing that again. That's the sussiest thing ever. That's even worse than my stretches. That's way worse than my stretches. Wait, you said you had speaker on? Didn't you say you have speakers on? That would be bad. It's like, what are you watching? I'm sorry, those who have speakers on. I apologize. I sincerely apologize. I hope that didn't cause you to get into trouble and have family members slash roommates question the content that you're watching, which I assure you, if any parent and any roommates that are listening to this, who are now standing beside questioning what your friend or your relative is watching, I assure you, this is not pornography. This is not pornography. This is just weird stream. That's two. Hold on. That sounds so sus, dude. That sounds so sus. That's so sus. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're lucky I couldn't clip the first two ones. Those were the first two is whoa. The first two I already knew, oh, this is a bad idea. First two were like, okay, this is a bad idea. Oh my god. No, Gigi, no, not you too. Not you too. No. No. Flush me down the toilet again. Fucking. Flush me down the bathroom toilet again. Get me out of here. Anyways, I think that's a good point to end it. Oh, I'm running out of ideas. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to talk about. Anyway, I'm just gonna Go sleep. And I'm gonna make a huge announcement. I'm gonna make an announcement um for my birthday everywhere. So please come. I want you guys to hear my singing and celebrate my birthday with me and say a couple words and stuff. So yeah, if you can make it, please come. please, please, please come. I will sing for you. It's your Eggman coffee pot. Yeah, I'll be down to join. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Anyways, excited. Final day, y'all. Final day. Final day. Woo! Same hour. No, it's gonna be earlier. It's gonna be 2 hours earlier than normal because I can't sing loud at 1 a.m. in the morning. It's gonna be 10 a.m. EST. Yes, 10 a.m. EST. So it'll be 2 hours earlier than my normal streaming time, okay? Alright. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye. Oh, yeah.